Hello, everyone, and welcome to a spirit message for you. If you were drawn to this video, then that means that there is a message for you from spirit. And I do ask you use your discernment because this is a general reading and it will have messages for a lot of people. So please take it as it resonates with you and your path. And I'm going to be showing the cards as we pull them here so that you can interpret them as you will. You don't have to go by my interpretation. You can go with your interpretation. So this is a general reading, and I do ask for your participation. If you would like a more personalized reading, you can check out my website at themystichillbillie.com. But for now, we're doing a general reading, so let's get right into it, all right? So I'm going to start with the divination dice, and we're going to see what energies we're working with for this reading, this spirit message for you to help you align with your highest purpose, your highest path of joy and love, and to help you in any way that you need. So let's get right into it, shall we? And these divination dice can be found at Goddess Provisions while supplies last. So I have a link in the description for Goddess Provisions, and there's all kinds of stuff that you can find at Goddess Provisions. So check them out. All right, here we go. Okay, we had this one roll way up here. It was the fourth house. So we have Neptune in Taurus and the fourth house. So I feel like you are grounding your spirituality. Like there's a slow process of higher understanding, grounding, and becoming a foundation for the new. And I'm hearing take it one step at a time. We have waning crescent moon. We have number 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we have the flower, which represents, I do believe, the earth element. So, yeah, I again, I'm seeing this building of a new foundation, allowing the old to be released and the new to come in and to renew. There's take it one step at a time is another thing that I'm hearing. And I'm also seeing divine opportunities coming in almost every direction. So discernment is very, very, very needed. So definitely practice your discernment with me with this reading. I think it can be very helpful because, yeah, discernment is going to be needed moving forward as multiple opportunities are presented to you, but they're not all for your highest good. And they won't all offer you the peace that your soul desires. So you're going to need to discern moving forward. All right, so let's get into the tarot. We're going to start with the Star Tarot. And let's see what messages come forth for us. Okay, so we're going to start with the Star Tarot. See what messages come forward for us to help align us with our highest love and light. Guide us to peace, joy, and prosperity. Yeah, we are the masters of our own destiny. We're the masters of our own thing. And with this, right before I pulled this, I was hearing that like we are our higher selves, we are our lower selves, we are all of it. We are the divine plan maker. Things happen to us for us because we wanted to, not because we're being tested, not because we're being punished. things happen to us for us because we aligned it to be so. And then with this following, I feel like there's going to be a period of hardship, and it's meant for your soul to grow. And you will, I feel like you will overcome. Yes, yes. You're going to overcome. It's meant for soul growth. And you'll understand it, and you will be gifted for all of the soul work that you have put in and all that you believed. You will be shown that it was worth it, that it was worth believing in, that you were right to believe it. You were right to not lose hope through the hardships and why they had to be. Yeah. Like, I'm also hearing you are the creator of your own destruction and construction. You are the creator of your own destruction and construction. So you can build and you can tear down. You are the inhale and the exhale. You're meant to overcome. You're meant to walk through the hardships to find the soul growth and the faith needed to rise. And you will be divinely gifted with the feeling of hope and inspiration to help you to move through the darkness. Hope and inspiration will be available to you, but you're going to have to reach out to grab it. And you will be able to move through the darkness. You can move through this hardship. You can overcome. No matter how daunting it may feel, you have the power within you, and it starts with your faith. The faith as small as a mustard seed can move mountains. All you have to do is have faith in the possibility of love. All right, let's move on and see what the Tarot of Dreams has to say for us to help guide us today. Strength. Okay, I just feel called to do this. There's not. Yeah, looking on the bright side. There's a call to look on the bright side too, and to be strong, and to go within. The answers are within you. The answers are within you. So I'm hearing that there's strength in knowing that you have overcome and that you can overcome. And also realizing that your higher self is the one directing the path for your highest good. So things may seem bleak, they may seem dark, it may seem like the darkness is closing in and everyone is cold, but it's not true. And you have the strength to see the truth. You have the will to be able to walk through the illusion of this hardship and to look on the bright side, to allow the goodness and the help that comes to you, and then reflecting on it and realizing that It was all within you the whole time. It was your strength. It was your faith, your willingness to have faith that allowed you to walk through these hardships and see the power of the light that is within you from being able to go through this and for going through this. You can't get, you wouldn't have had the strong realization. You wouldn't have had the miracle if the darkness wasn't there. You have to go low and be like, why? Where is the love? You know, in the deep darkness of where is the love, and where you find yourself questioning God, that's where true miracles can happen, because not because God requires it to go that low before he'll act, but because if he acted any time before that, you wouldn't see it as God acting, because you would see it as just another ordinary day event, you know. I want to encourage you to expect miracles, because miracles are possible, but it's from your expectation of them that will be. And you will see on the end of going through this hardship and expecting miracles and being able to receive the miracles, that you are a powerful, loved being and part of this process. You are an integral part of this process, powerful, integral part of this process, and you will be able to see more clearly your role in that and why it was necessary. Like you'll know at the end why it was necessary for you to go through that, even though going through it, there's going to be like this time period of why God, why have you forsaken me? Why? But choosing to look on the bright side and believe in miracles will bring you your miracle. And you will eventually know why. Maybe not right away, but you will eventually. And you will see why. It'll become clear through your own inner mastery. It will become clear. But that's not even the important part here. The important part, I feel, is that you believe in miracles. It is very important that you believe in miracles. It's going to take a lot of strength. This is inner strength and willpower to believe in miracles, despite the fact that you want to ask God, why, you know? So, yeah, definitely. I want to encourage you to believe in miracles, because it's that believe in miracles is going to open up the possibility for you to be able to receive the miracle. And just know why suffering? Because suffering dissipates the lies and the fear. And as long as we have lies and fear, and as long as we lie and we do things out of fear, only suffering can dissipate that and bring us back to love. That's the true answer why. Take it if it resonates. I don't think it's absolute truth, but it's a true answer why. Just know, and also another true answer why is overcoming suffering is so freaking awesome. It is so freaking empowering. It is so freaking beautiful. It is so freaking awesome. And you cannot have that awesome sauce without the suffering overcome. I don't want to make light of suffering either. Suffering is some real ish. It's real. And it's not cool. It's not cool at all. Not where the cool kids play. Anyway, okay. So let's move on to the Journey Tarot and see if we can get any confirmation with these things. All right, let's see. I find it interesting. I'm looking at the camera now. The light is like right on this one. So it's like lighting up the darkness too. So it's like seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And he's like looking at the light. That it's like piercing through this dark tunnel. It's like the darkness is an illusion. Choose to look. Choose to look at what's going right. This darkness is like easily. It's like getting easier. It feels like it's just weakening and weakening. It's getting weaker and weaker. Interesting. All right, let's look at the Journey Tarot. Interesting. 5 of Pentacles and 4 Cups. Let's not throw. 5 of Pentacles and 4 Cups. What's going on here? See, we're building something good. This is good. Expect miracles for sure. And plus, look at this card. It's the fall time. Expect miracles in the fall. Like, this looks like late fall. Like, almost winter time. Like, what a weird time for the Pentacles to really be going. I guess it's harvest time, though. But, I mean, I was thinking closer to winter. But, yeah, it's harvest time. Ooh, the great harvest, separating the wheat from the chaff. Very well could be an active component. That's what came out. And this fell on the ground. So decisions. All right, so what I'm seeing here is that your balance or lack thereof is creating ripples. It's literally creating ripples. And that goes back to what I was feeling at the beginning, is that you are the one that has been sending yourself through these tests and these trials. These tests and these trials have been for you. And I think part of that is realizing that when you face hardships, it's because you and your higher self wants you to face hardships. And then you begin to learn to grow through them. But you need balance to be able to gain stability. Because I'm hearing your balance or lack thereof is creating ripples. So if you are balanced and harmonized properly, it's creating ripples that is balancing and harmonizing your reality. But if you are not balanced, if you are imbalanced, you're creating imbalanced waves that will lead to hardships that you'll need strength to be able to overcome and get back to balance. Because if you keep staying imbalanced, it'll put you in an imbalanced loop because of the waves and the ripples that you create. But I see you coming into harmony, being able to create something stable and secure. A decision will have to be made. You will have to take time to pause and reflect. But trust your intuition, because you know how to move into divine flow. So take time to pause and reflect and to feel your way through this. And you will move to a time of celebration, and you will see and know your strength to overcome. All right. So let's move on to the plant kingdom and see if we get any confirmation with the plant kingdom. Just kind of put one. Okay, it's a lot of upside down, huh, from the plant kingdom. I hear things are a-changing. It's time for change. You can look on the bright side of this change. Okay, so yeah, change. It's time for change. Change is initiated. And you feel defeated. This is a loss. That's why I'm like, you have to look on the bright side of this change. You have to. You have to choose the bright side. Because I feel like these two almost should be like, they're like here. Change. You feel loss. And you can choose to go at it with reckless abandon and really hit rock bottom, or see the good in it and rise up. I think that you will rise. You will rise. You can rise. You should rise. There's no shoulds. You can rise. I believe in your rise. But this also could be change comes, great loss, great loss leads to reckless decisions that leads all the way to rock bottom, where you're able to finally find your hope and stand up. Yeah, that's how I'm reading this. Change, loss, rock bottom, hope, rise. Know your strength. You can and will rise. Believe in your rise. Believe in possibilities. Believe in your future. Believe in your heart and your love strength. Believe in your love strength. You are strong in love. Believe in yourself. I believe in you, and I know you can overcome this, and you will see why it was worth it. And you will see how powerful you truly are. O ye of little faith. How much did you underestimate yourself? You'll know after this. Things don't happen to you because there's some cruel, vindictive something somewhere wanting to punish you. Things happen to you because your soul needs to grow through them. Because your soul decided you need to learn something. Take time to pause and reflect through the hardships. Some of you will have to hit that rock bottom before you can turn up and rise. Others can turn around a lot sooner. But it's all up to you. There will be opportunities to turn around and rise throughout the fall. But there is a great loss, and that is real. And I don't want to downplay that. There is a great loss. You might have to go all the way to rock bottom before you can find the will to bounce back. And that's okay too. All right, guys, we are going to move on from the tarot card portion to our oracle card portion. So I'm going to get that set up for us. All All right, our first oracle card deck is the Fairy Wisdom Oracle card deck. This is by Amy and Nancy Brown, mother-daughter duo in the UK, I do believe. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, but I do enjoy them and their oracle decks. All right, so first thing comes out is number 7, too many dragons. Too many dragons. You got too much stuff going on. You have too much stuff that you feel like you need to take care of and you can't take care of it all. And everything will suffer. Not just one thing will suffer, but everything will suffer if you keep spreading yourself out this thin. You have got to stop spreading yourself out this thin. You need to make a schedule and you need to prioritize and you need to believe in yourself moving forward. So take time to through the fray. I mean, and after that tarot card reading with this one coming up like that, yeah. So really you need to trust yourself. And I do feel strongly that your intuition is strong and true and that it's not going to lead you astray. So I really do feel like you need to protect what you sense and you need to prioritize. You need to see which ones you can keep, which ones you can't, and you need to find better homes for the ones that you can't keep. You can do this, and you need to schedule your time and prioritize your time. Your time and your energy is where your power is. And a lot of that tarot reading was at the end, you finding your power. So understand that prioritizing your time and your energy properly is important. So try to schedule things out and let go of what you can. Honestly, that should be the question. Can I let go of this responsibility? If the answer is yes, then you should drop it. If you absolutely cannot let go of that responsibility, then take care of that responsibility, but let go of all those that you can and schedule your time and prioritize yourself, your energy, and your love, knowing that your time and your energy is your power. So take care of you. Be willing to take care of you and trust your gut. Trust your gut and say no when you need to say no. I feel like this is going to be a heavy week. Take care of yourself through this week, okay? All right. Let's move on to the next oracle card deck that we have for this week. This is the Sacred Rebels Oracle card deck by Alana Fairchild. So I'm not affiliated with her either, but I love her work. So let's see what the Sacred Rebels have for us this week. Diving for light. Number 11. I'm hearing stand in your integrity. I feel like this one wants to come out too. The word wants to be written. 42. Your dreams, what you are dreaming about wants you to. What you want wants you. The love that you desire desires you. And diving for light. So this is very much going into the darkness and believing that good things happening, going towards that light, believing in the light and diving towards it, even though it seems illogical at times. We continue to move forward and look for that higher understanding. And we believe through the darkness, through the drowning, that it has a purpose and a meaning, even if we can't find it right now. And we continue to dive for that light, believing that we will be able to breathe again. And you will indeed be able to breathe again. I'm also hearing love yourself and love yourself some more. Continue loving yourself. Stand in your love and your integrity. And I feel like you belong following your dreams. You belong following the vision that you have for a brighter love and a brighter future. And again, I'm seeing these ripples going on here. Your balance or imbalance sends out ripples. Your transformation is sending out transformation ripples. You're embracing your destiny is sending out destiny ripples. And your choice to see the light through the darkness and to believe in a higher purpose through the suffering is going to help you move forward and find purpose in it all somehow, if that's even possible. It will be. You find joy. Find the joy in life. But you got to prioritize your self-care. And you got to be willing to let go of what doesn't serve as you dive for this light. There's more and more that can't go with you. But you have to trust the vision and trust that it's meant to be, knowing that you will send out ripples of change and transformation that will make the difference. I just want to say you got this. All right, beloveds, let's move on. The next oracle deck that I have is the Lemurian oracle deck, and I got this one from Goddess Provisions. I have a link below. It will be in the shop while supplies last. And things are always changing with Goddess Provisions, so they're really a cool company, and they have like everything that a goddess could need. So check them out with the link below. It really does help. But we're going to do the Lemurian Oracle deck today, which is a very, very cool deck. I love this deck. It's so visual and I love it. So I'm going to be pulling a card from this and I will place it down and I'm just going to zoom in and we'll have time to just reflect on the image and see what it says to you before I tell you what it says to me. And then for all of these cards, they have a message on the back of them. So I will read the message on the back and we will see if your message, my message, and the message on the back all synchronize. Or if not, then sometimes there's 3 messages in there for you. So I find that a beautiful thing. So here we go for the Lemurian deck. Let's see what we got this week. All right, so when I see this card, the first thing that I think about is Kundalini rising. And I don't know if you know about that, but it's like the Shakti life force energy rising up your spinal force. You can look into it if you feel called to that. But another thing that I really see within this, like I see, moving through the suffering and the darkness and the hardship and being able to rise to your light with that. And like with these, I don't know why, but I feel like this is like just mud and not like waters, even though it looks like waters, it feels like mud. So it's like beauty growing out of the mud, beauty growing out of the mud and the muck and the mire and making it all worth it, and beauty that wouldn't be even possible without the muck and the mire, and understanding the role of the muck and the mire for the beauty and transformation happening, and freedom being found, and understanding of the ripples that we create, going from creating dark ripples to lighter and better ripples that create a better, higher freedom of understanding for us to be able to embody. And I feel like we are supported by the earth realm. The earth realm is supporting our healing and our rise and our ability to find beauty out of the darkness and the hardship. I feel like lessons are being learned. I feel like the tears become rain of joy upon your soul, which is hard to understand. It really does take a higher understanding to understand that. But I see you being able to finally grasp that higher understanding, and along with that is the understanding of how impossible that grasp would have been without the suffering. That the suffering was needed for that grasp, and how you wouldn't trade that for the world. All right, so let's see what the card reads. Vulnerability. When we are truly honest with ourselves in all our facets, we are vulnerable. That honesty is an important step in discovering our shadows and bringing them into the light for healing. When we share our vulnerabilities with others, we allow them to glimpse a deeper part of ourselves. Be vulnerable with yourself and others. It may be time to step into the role of healer and hold space. Holding space means being fully present, without judgment, in a way that provides a safe and nurturing environment. Here, guards are dropped, and a deeper level of awareness and relating can unfold, and profound healing takes place. All right, beloveds. That is our Lemurian card, vulnerability. And I do feel like this does kind of go with the message that we've been saying all along. Discovering our shadows and bringing them into the light for healing. When we share our vulnerabilities with others, we allow them to glimpse a deeper part of ourselves, diving for light. Deeper parts. Be vulnerable with yourself and others. It may be time to step into the role of the healer and hold space for yourself and others. It may be time for you to step into your dreams, what you are dreaming wants you, what you want wants you. Holding space means being fully present without judgment in a way that provides a safe and nurturing environment. Hold space for yourself first. Be vulnerable and be truly honest with yourself. All right, sorry about that interruption. Okay, moving on. We now have the Spirit Allies Oracle deck, and this is another one by Goddess Provisions. So check out the link below if you'd like. Let's see what Spirit Allies come out for us this week. I feel like we are going to get interrupted by the hustle and bustle of life this week, but that's okay. So yeah, with 36 San Pedro cactus and 28 cannabis coming through, I feel like there is going to be a need to defend yourself, to take care of yourself. And also the cactus it's a plant that grows tall and strong, and it's very defensive because of its harsh environment. So I feel like you're growing tall and strong and very defensive despite your harsh environment. Just like a cactus, you are thriving despite the harsh environment. And with 28 cannabis coming out, like what I'm hearing is you need to chill. You also need to chill and find time for relaxation, find time for peace, find time to really reflect on and feel your decisions out. You need to take time to feel your decisions out. Take time to reflect on the decisions that you're wanting to make and why you are wanting to make them. And take time to reflect on your defensiveness and why it's necessary. I'm not saying it's not necessary. It is necessary. Why? Why is that? Why is that it necessary? When is it necessary? How is it necessary? Reflect on that. Reflect on your journey. Reflect on what's needed and what can be let go of. Choose to let go. Choose to dive to the light. Choose to believe in yourself, to believe and know that you create ripples. Whether you do or you don't, you can create dark ripples or you can create higher light ripples. It's your choice. And you choosing to see the light is what helps you choose to ripple out more love and creativity. So take time to reflect and know that good things and strong things can thrive in darkness and dark places, in harsh environments. Still, beautiful things can rise. So yeah, there we go. So the final oracle cards that I'm going to pull today, I have some cards and I have some stones. We're going to pull some rune stones today. And let's see. Oh, intuition. Yeah, intuition has come out a lot in this reading, guys. Like a whole lot with intuition. Like you are going to need to be working with your intuition this week. And I feel strongly your intuition will not lead you astray. Like it's not gonna lead you astray. So you do need to work with your intuition. You're gonna have to trust yourself. And again, with canoes coming out right here, ewas and canoes and your intuition. So I feel like you need strength to be able to continue to move forward. There's going to be a point where you are going to have to carry your torch forward. You're going to have to carry your own light forward. You're going to have to trust your strength and your intuition. This is going to be, you're in the depths of the darkness and you're going to have to dive for that light because it's your only hope of getting a breath. And it doesn't seem possible, but believe in miracles. Believe that you will be able to breathe again. If you see that light and you're willing to die for it and you sense that the light there has breath, no, it does. So be willing to die for that light in the darkness. There will be a point where you have to carry your own light. You're going to have to carry your own torch, and it will seem like it's being snuffed out, even that too. So you're going to have to move forward, trusting your intuition, trusting that it is possible. And don't forget the knowledge that you send out ripples. You're sending out ripples. So when you overcome, other people are strengthened and able to overcome too. When you choose the light, it ripples and more people choose the light. You got this. Strength is needed. Strength and discernment is needed. Let go of what you can. Move forward, believing in yourself, believing in your power, and you will see. And trust yourself, please. Trust yourself this week. Trust your gut intuition. If it tells you it's not right, it's not right. It's not right for you. Trust yourself this week. All right, beloveds, that is the full reading that I have for you. Again, this was a general reading, so if you would like personalized reading, check out my website, themystichillbillie.com. And the Lemurian decks and the Spirit Ally decks and other decks to come will be at the Goddess Provisions, link down below. Please use my link. It helps me out so much. And you guys, we're all going through this, and there's some that have, and there's some that will. And darkness and suffering is not easy, and loss is real, but we are overcomers. And I am proud of each and every one of you. And I do hope that this message helps to empower you to find the light, to look on the bright side, to let go of what doesn't serve, and to begin to be a part of the rest of us sending out the positive ripples throughout the universe. I believe in you. I believe in us. I believe in the power of love. I think that we got this. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate each and every one of you views, especially the ones that make it all the way to the end. May you be double, triple, quadruple blessed for making it to the end of this video. And as always, be blessed with love.